Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from Odishatv.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First headlines. Women make executive engineer walk on street to check the water crisis in Dhenkanal. Miscreants set ablaze 60 houses in Adivasi Sahi of Dadi Machagadia in Khordha district in revenge attack. Air Odisha resumes operations after state government clears pending subsidy amount. Another farmer from Balangir commits suicide due to crop loss. And heat wave grips Odisha. Bhubaneswar breaks 64-year-old record as mercury reaches 42.2 degrees Celsius. Now the details. In a novel protest that should serve as a warning to other officials, 2 engineers, including an executive engineer, were dragged out of their office and taken on a walk by women of ward numbers 14, 17 and 18 to show the pathetic state of water supplies in these areas. While executive engineer Mrityunjay Pani was shown faulty tube wells in the area, junior engineer Ashok Kumar Mishra was forced to inhale the foul-smelling water. Reena Raut, a resident of the area, said, "We want piped water, not tube well water. Though we have registered repeated complaints, nobody listened to us. How will sustain if the well goes dry?" On the solution to the issues raised by the local women, Pani said, "The housing board water will be brought in a pipe through Chandan Bazar. I have asked the assistant engineer to study the feasibility. Otherwise, we'll supply water through tankers." Meanwhile, women of Dock slum on the banks of Taladonda Canal in Cuttack carrying pots staged a protest in front of the Health Department office in the Millennium City. They alleged that one tube well in their area is not enough to cater to the needs of the residents. Tarabati, a resident of Dock slum, said, "Though more than 300 families are residing in the slum, no water facility exists in the area. We are using the canal water for drinking and daily chores." Reacting to the charges, Khetra Mohan Sahu, Assistant Executive Engineer, Health Department, said, "In the summer season, we supply water in tankers. If the tube well comes under the Health Department, we'll repair it immediately." Villagers of Radua village under Bonsapada block of Keonjhar district have detained 2 tube well boring trucks for the past 3 days as the complaints regarding water troubles have not been addressed yet.
से असुविधा था कहीं सुनना जिते भी जहाँ कहले अभियोग कले सुनना कूआ सुखी जाए पानी ना 3 कते घर अच्छी जमा खाइबा पानी भारी असुविधा पीवा गाधीबा को भारी असुविधा आमे केनाल नाल पानी आनिकी आमे जदी मालकदर खटिया होजु आमे छुआ पिला पानी ना आनिरनी से केनाल पानी आमे पीउछु आ जदी बाय चांस आमे जदी थबु टली रे नै आस
हाउसिंग बोर्ड जो पानी आसीबो ताको आनला परे हमर बंधु जने कहिले कोटी चंदन बाजार पटू पाइप आसिया पई ताको आमे काली मु हम आस्टान इंजीनियर को निर्देश देइची से काली जाई तांको नै सेटा को चेक करिवे जदी सेठू आसी पारला ताले आमे तुरंत ठीक दबु नल नै एबे आमे टैंकर माध्यम रे दबा पई चेष्टा करूछु तांको.
Air Odisha on Monday announced resumption of its intra-state flight services to all 4 cities after the state government cleared the pending subsidy to the carrier. Besides, the homegrown flight carrier announced expansion of its air services to Balangir and Kalahandi from next month. Announcing the resumption of services, the carrier's airport manager Joseph Naik said, "Today we received our pending subsidy dues from the state government. This was the only concern for us, and we resumed the flight operation from Monday." Air Odisha officials said the company has sent a proposal to begin operations to western Odisha cities, including Balangir and Kalahandi. The services will be available 3 days a week. He stated, "Once we get the approval, operations will begin," the official informed. Meanwhile, the carrier's threat to suspend air services to Rourkela and Sambalpur effective on Monday has reached trouble for the company. The state government today served a show-cause notice on the flight carrier, asking it why the agreement between should not be cancelled and its bank guarantee forfeited for violating the MOU norms. The carrier has been asked to reply by 26th March.
हमर जे डिमांड थला तार 75% सरकार रिलीज कर दिछन फंड हम अकाउंट को आजि छि मध्य तापर स्वाभाविक होबारु हमें फिर ऑपरेशन स्टार्ट करछु और चली छि मध्य
हमें भी जानि नथिलु एमिति बंद करूछंती बोली एटा हमें मध्य गण माध्यम द्वारा ही हमें जानिलु एमिति गोटे एसेंशियल सर्विस बंद कर दैछंती एटा हमर एग्रीमेंट को उल्लंघन करूछि तेनु हम तांको गोटे कारण दर्शाई नोटिस दे दैछु निश्चित भाबरे हमें एटा ये सर्विस रखिबा कि हमें चाहछु एटा सर्विस कंटिन्यू करिबा कि हमें चाहछु.
The Odisha High Court on Monday directed the authorities of International Society for Krishna Consciousness or ISKCON to refrain from any construction work of their proposed Jagannath temple at Puri. In its interim order on a writ petition filed by ISKCON, the court also asked all the parties to present their side in this matter at the next hearing. The religious body had challenged the judgment passed by a single judge bench of the High Court, challenging the order of Puri Konark Development Authorities or PKDA restraining it from going ahead with the work on its proposed Jagannath temple at Puri. ISKCON had approached the High Court seeking squashing of the PKDA order. A single judge bench of Justice Kumari Sanju Panda had on 24th February rejected the appeal of ISKCON and asked it to present its case before PKDA as per the latter's show cause notice. Earlier, ISKCON had moved the High Court following PKDA's order to stop work on the temple at Balia Ponda and submit details of the project. ISKCON, however, has clarified that Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra and Devi Subhadra would not be worshipped at the proposed temple. On 10th February, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik had ordered an administrative inquiry into the construction of the proposed Jagannath temple by ISKCON in Puri by the Revenue Divisional Commissioner of Central Division and submit the inquiry report within 60 days. One more farmer in the western Odisha district of Balangir committed suicide on Tuesday by hanging himself allegedly due to crop loss. The deceased has been identified as Nandi Ghosa, a resident of Hadabhanga village under Agalpur block here. According to the sources, Nandi Ghosa had grown rice, groundnut and pulses after taking loans from a local moneylender, but he suffered heavy crop loss due to untimely rain and hailstorm. Family members say he was under severe mental pressure and went to meet the deputy collector yesterday to inform him about his plight. But unable to secure an assurance from the district administration, Nandi Ghosa took the extreme step today. They alleged. On Monday, Prafulla Singh, a sharecropper of Akkupada village under Kankadahada block in Dhenkanal district, had committed suicide by consuming poison due to the crop failure. The Sub-Divisional Judicial Magistrate Court of Cuttack on Monday allowed the Commissioner Police to take Bhola Bhagat, one of the main associates of the arrested Dhola Samanta brothers, on a 5-day remand for further questioning from Tuesday. Bhagat was sent to the Chaudhar Circle Jail here as the remand period starts from Tuesday. He was arrested from Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh and brought to Cuttack yesterday. Earlier, during raids at Bhagat's residence, a car was seized which was used in the murders of Om and Deepu. Besides, Bhagat had fixed tenders for Ramki along with the D brothers and extorted money from traders. The CBI Special Court on Monday allowed the National Investigating Agency to take Feroz Khan, Managing Director of chit fund company Safex Infra India, on a 5-day remand. According to the sources, CBI had sought court's permission to take Feroz on a 7-day remand. However, the court allowed the investigating agency to take him on a 5-day remand. Feroz will be questioned about his links with powerful people and monetary transactions of the chit fund company during the remand period, said a CBI official. Notably, on Sunday, Shahid Nagar police had arrested Feroz from Jaidir Vihar area of the city. Police later handed over Khan to the CBI, which is probing the multi-crore chit fund scam in the state. Earlier, the State Crime Branch had arrested 8 officials, including 4 directors of Safex Infra India in 2012 for duping around Rs 25 crore from the people on the promise of providing them with attractive returns. Later, the CBI took up the investigation and was on the hunt for Khan. It may be recalled that the CBI had raided the offices of Safex group of companies at 14 places in Odisha on 13th January last year. The Central Investigating Agency had raided the residence of Feroz Khan and 4 directors of the company, Purna Chandra Biswar, S. Chinmay Subudhi, Amanul Ahmad Khan and Santosh K. Nanda, and seized incriminating documents. Arrested former Congress MLA Ramesh Chena will be produced before the Sub-Divisional Judicial Magistrate Court in Barampur on Tuesday for his alleged involvement in illegal gutka business both in Vizag and in the Silk City. According to the sources, police is likely to pray to the court to take Chena on a fresh remand for further interrogation to extract more information about his gutka business. Aska police was also looking to take the ex-legislator on a remand after he was implicated in a tender-fixing case filed against him at Aska police station on 24th February. Police had prayed to the Aska JMFC court to take Jaina on a remand. The JMFC court asked the Barampur court to spare Jaina and allowed police to take Jaina on transit remand on 23rd and 24th March. The sources added. Notably, on Friday, Barampur police had registered a case against the ex-Sanokhe legislator and 5 others, including his father, for their alleged involvement in Gutkha business. The investigating officials arrested Venkat Patra, who was detained by the police on Thursday for his role as the chief facilitator of Jaina's Gutkha business. Police had also nabbed Prashant Mahanti for assisting Jaina in the business. Police also seized a Gutkha making machines from Shriketra Vihar area of the city. The team also seized raw materials worth lakhs of rupees kept for preparing Gutkha. Unidentified miscreants on Monday afternoon set as many as 60 houses of Adivasi Sahi in Dadi Machagadia under Khordha Sadar police limits on fire after the alleged murder of a crusher owner in the area 2 days back. Sources said tension erupted after one group of the village blamed another for the death of Sujit Biswal, who was killed while he was returning home with his friend on Saturday night. At least 3 police personnel have been injured in the melee, sources added. Sensing trouble, 2 platoons of force have been deployed in the area, while 2 more are on their way to the spot. According to the sources, the incident had taken place when Biswal was returning home with his friend Santosh Pradhan on a motorcycle. When the duo was approaching the village, a car coming from the opposite direction hit their two-wheeler and they fell on the road. Within a few seconds, the miscreants who had come in the car assaulted Biswal. One of them hit him with a heavy boulder. Meanwhile, Santosh managed to escape. Local traders spotted the blood-soaked body of Biswal and rushed him to Khordha District Headquarters Hospital, where the doctors declared him dead. While it was suspected that previous enmity may be the reason behind the brutal murder, business rivalry could not be ruled out, a senior police official said. Continuing his tirade against BJD leader and Minister Sanjay Das Burma, senior Congress leader Lalatendu Vidyadhar Mahapatra on Monday challenged him to file a defamation case against him. Mahapatra's reaction came following Das Burma's statement to the media yesterday, in which he had claimed that the former had lost his mental balance. Reminding Das Burma of his locus standi, Lulu Mahapatra said, "The man who was selling the books of Bhubaneswar MP Prasanna Patsani on a Luna has now become the owner of thousands of crores. In fact, he has lost his mental balance due to his desperate bid to tap the sources from where he could collect the money," he added, claiming that Das Burma, who had no knowledge of politics, used to serve tea in the houses of Pyari Mohan Mahapatra and Vijay Mahapatra. The Congress leader said the former should have a re-look at his past before comparing him with others, with whom he is trying to compare himself. "I have heard that he will teach me a lesson. I'm prepared for it. What lesson will he teach a person who has learned to fight since his college days and hails from a political family?" he asked. To a question on filing of a defamation suit by Das Burma against him, Lulu said he welcomed his decision. "Filing defamation case against me would turn out to be a Pandora's box for him," he pointed out. Mahapatra also informed that the government is trying to arrest him on the charge of presenting misleading information to the media. Asked about his reaction, Das Burma refused to give any comment. The capital city of Odisha, Bhubaneswar, on Monday recorded 42.2 degrees Celsius, the highest ever temperature in the month of March since 1952. Prior to this, the capital city had recorded the highest temperature of 42 degrees on 30th March 2014. Talking to OTV, Dr. Sarat Chandra Sahu, Regional Director, Meteorological Centre, Bhubaneswar, said the trough line, which was formed over sub-Himalayan West Bengal and Sikkim and stretched up to North Odisha, has further extended to central Chhattisgarh through Gangetic West Bengal, Jharkhand and North Interior Odisha. Sahu further said the wind flow, which was blowing from the northwest or west direction yesterday, has changed to southwest direction on Monday. As per the evening Met release, apart from Bhubaneswar, temperature remained at 40 degrees and above in Angul, 40.1 degrees Celsius, Balangir 40 degrees Celsius and Titlagad that is 40.5 degrees Celsius. Besides, temperature hovered around 37 to 39 degrees in Baleswar and that is 37 degrees Celsius, Chandbali 39.7 degrees Celsius, Cuttack 39 degrees Celsius, Baripada 37.6 degrees Celsius, Jharsuguda 39.5 degrees Celsius, Keonjhar 36.7 degrees Celsius, Sambalpur 39.2 degrees Celsius, Sundargarh 39 degrees Celsius, Hirakud 39.6 degrees Celsius, Talcher 39.4 degrees Celsius, Bhavani Patna 39.7 degrees Celsius, Fulbani 37 degrees Celsius and Sonpur 37.8 degrees Celsius.
19% अराउंड ह्यूमिडिटी रेकर्ड करा जोटा कि फेवरेबल होची दिनर तापमात्रा बढ़िया सहित आपंकर मेघमुक्त आकाश से सपोर्ट दौर टेम्परेचर बढ़िया जहाँफल बर्तमान दुईटा सुधा जो डाटा पाई भुवनेश्वर में 42.2 डिग्री सेल्सियस रेकर्ड करा 27-28 ट्राप लाइन प्रभाव में टेम्परेचर कमी पारे काल बैशाखर प्रभाव भी रही पारे.
Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, women make executive engineer walk on street to check the water crisis in Dhenkanal. Miscreants set ablaze 60 houses in Adivasi Sahi of Dadhi Machogadiya in Khordha district in revenge attack. Air Odisha resumes operations after state government clears pending subsidy amount. Another farmer from Balangir commits suicide due to crop loss. And heat wave grips Odisha. Bhubaneswar breaks 64-year-old record as mercury reaches 42.2 degrees Celsius. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.